Bungie's still looking for ways to put story into the Vault of Glass. Hey everybody, Gangster7 here. And if it wasn't as evident as always to see that Bungie still has no idea how to fucking put story into the game or interesting lore, they keep finding little ways to put it into shit that's already in. So, in the second DLC in a row that takes place in Vault of Glass, in their second attempt to put more story into it, we have this little mini daily thing where you go down the paths that were alternate paths, like especially the first one you go down, you are given a little bit of backstory. Now, let me just say this real quick off. We know the Vault of the Glass had a story at one point and was cut out of the fucking game. Because when you play the vanilla game, there's no mention. There's only one mention, I think, and it's during the archive mission of Vault of Glass. So we know the real story for Vault of Glass was cut the fuck out. And we still got the raid though, meaning the raid was so good they're like, we have to keep it in the game. But they're like, the story and it's so good that the dumb little kids won't get it. So that's gotta go. So that's always fucking confused me. Like, what the fuck? So they're trying to put lore into the game, but it comes off as half-ass attempts because I get what's in it, but I don't fucking care at this point. Like, it's too little, too late. Like, fucking little dialogue in the background is like so like it doesn't work in this way. Like, it needs to be bigger, it needs to be better, like at this point, in order to redeem yourself. See, this is the I'm trying to balance a line where now I'm trying to give credit, but in the same stance I can't take away, because when in my head I'm thinking of COD Zombies always had like a great story that was never told, like to a dumb person right in your face. Like, you had to investigate and think and do research and shit, but it was all based in game. And so when I do shit like this, yeah, you go pick up the ghost and the ghost tells you some dialogue, but it's too little too late. And not to mention, the little dialogue is barely anything at all. It's nothing special. It's nothing. There's not little subtle clues everywhere going on that you have to piece together. It's nothing special. It's just, and in this mission and all this, it just takes spots that you normally would play in or wouldn't play in, and force you to go there because they're like, oh, we spent all this time designing this, and boom, we don't know, and it got cut out of the game. So now here's a reason to go do it. That's what pissed me off. Is once again we do another mission in Vault of Glass, but this literally uses that unused area. They're like, fuck it, that we have an unused area in this game, we must use it. People aren't tired of playing strikes backwards. We got to make them play the raid forwards, but in a way that they normally don't go down the raid. Like, you fucking name it, they're just like forcing you to do it. Even the fucking, you kill the fucking that ascendant dude, like you literally just ported that dude. We were talking about it. My dude was like, Aaron, would you have been more happy if you were fighting a reskinned Atheon? And I'd be like, yes I would. I'd rather be fighting a reskinned Atheon than the guy you'd go on Earth and fight ported over to this map. So I don't know. I mean, I'd probably be a hypocrite on that, but fuck, I feel like a fucking taken version of Atheon would be better. I mean, they literally took a taken version of the Gatekeeper and the Templar. So, I mean, you got a fucking, the Undying Mind is just another reversion of the Templar. I don't complain that much about them. So fuck it at this point. I guess I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. But anyways, the main point of this video was just for me to say that Bungie keeps entering Vault of Glass, trying to force shit into it that wasn't there from the start. They keep trying. Also, their attempt to put lore into the game, it still fucking sucks. I can't believe it, dude. We're over a year into the game and their forced lore is sucky still. Like, even the scanning the statues on the Dreadnought barely adds any story. All you got was Crota had a brother and not much more is known. Like, there's barely anything. It's still like all in the Grimoire and it's still online and it still has to be like explained to people and shit, and it's fucking crazy. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to the Grimoire. Fuck that. The day you put some of this shit in the game, like I give you some of this shit, like some of the blues and purples, and like when I got fucking what's his name's eye as a relic, I was like, that's fucking cool. Like, when I got that as an artifact, that was dope. When I get some of these cloaks and I read the descriptions, like, I'm like, that's really cool, but it's not there for like some kind of story. There's no mini story. I know they're doing it with the sleeper simulant, but I don't fucking care. I mean, like, they feel like poor attempts at what they're trying to do, in my opinion. I feel like it could be done better. I know ways I would have done it to do better. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on them trying to, they put their forced lore. Let me know what your thoughts are on all this shit. Anyways, it's been Gangster 7. Peace out.